You are just a means to that end.
So what? Look, he wants Rosanna safe, okay? If that's what he wants, fine. At least he doesn't think I woke up one morning and decided to haunt Fairwinds. He knows that Barbara's behind it somehow.
But what if nothing nails Barbara? Is he gonna drop your cause?
No. No, then we'll look for new evidence. Barbara's not getting away with this.
Oh, honey, she gets away with it all the time. She got away with helping Stenbeck kidnap you. She got away with knocking you out in your own kitchen. Barbara Ryan scares me. And I don't like the idea of him using you to settle a score.
Think of when I look around this kitchen. I think of you at 3 years old, standing on this chair, helping me make banana bread. And then you at 10, laughing so hard that you were spraying milk all over this whole kitchen. And then you aping your big sister, mocking her when she was trying to practice her ballet in the middle of the kitchen. And then all of us scarfing down a victory pizza when your team won. This is where you grew up. This is where you live, Will. And wouldn't it be wonderful? Wouldn't it be a miracle if you could come back here where you feel secure? You could finish high school living here with me and your dad at home where you're trusted and loved. What do you think?
I think your shrink ought to have his license revoked. Dad doesn't want to play house with you, and neither do I. And you know what? Even if Dad doesn't believe Emily, he's still in love with her.
Was in love. He knows that she hounded and harassed his son.
Stop it.
How long do you think you can live at Aunt Kim and Uncle Bob's, huh?
I don't know.
Then come home, Will.
No, I will never, ever live with you again.
Where are you gonna live? Fairwinds? How long do you think it'll be before Rosanna starts questioning your sanity again? She doesn't trust you. And Paul listens to her.
Paul's been the only person who's been there for me from the start. He has never let me down. What?
I don't even want to say this, but do you have any idea where your brother is right now?
You have no idea how much it means to me to have your support.
I want to make Barbara Ryan pay, too. I'm sick of her coming after my little girl.
Well, then you better start praying that Hal's forensics guys find something in those teacups.
Do you know what drug they're looking for?
I don't know, something that would make you do something you normally wouldn't do? You know, like you were programmed or something? You know what? It can't be possible something like that doesn't exist.
Of course it does.
Seriously.
Of course. Psychiatrists use it when they want to put a patient under hypnosis. It makes the patient more suggestible.
Oh, my... Wow. What's the matter with me? Why didn't I call you when Paul and I first started working on this?
I could just wring Barbara's neck.
Later. Right now, we've got some pharmaceutical work to do.
All right.
Let's go.
What are you talking about?
Paul and Emily went to the police and told them that she is innocent.
No, Paul knows that I saw Emily and Fairwinds with that doll.
Yes, and yet that still is somehow my fault.
Your fault.
They told the police that I forced Emily to go to Fairwinds and torment Rosanna. Now, how could I do this? I can't leave the house.
You're lying.
No, honey. It's just that the truth is far more painful. Paul hates me. And he will sacrifice anyone, even you, to hurt me.
No. Paul had Emily arrested because he knows that she's guilty, and he believes me.
He pretended to believe you, Will. Now, if you don't believe me, you go find Paul. You find out for yourself.
If the party's a hit, maybe will start thinking that Fairwinds isn't so bad.
Do you think a party's gonna make him want to move back in?
I hope so. Hey, We were just talking about you.
I'll bet you were. I just saw Emily leave. I hear you two have been spending a lot of time together.
After a 3-week...
So you saw Emily. What's the big deal?
Don't act all innocent, Paul. Mom told me the truth. And by the way, thanks for letting me know she can leave the house
Oh,
now.
hold on a second. What did Barbara tell you?
That you don't think Emily's guilty?
I don't.
But that doesn't mean we think you are.
Mother is behind everything that's happened. And I'm gonna prove it.
Because you hate her.
No, because she did it.
How? Until yesterday, she was under house arrest. And besides, I saw Emily at Fairwinds with the doll. Or don't you believe me?
No, of course I believe you, Will. Look, Emily carried out the plan, but Mother's the one who's responsible.
Mom's right. You're not on my side.
Well, hold on a second. Don't listen to her.
Well, I sure as hell can't listen to you.
Help you find anything, dear?
You scared me.
Guilty people scare easily.
Well, then you should be downright terrified, lady. I know what you did and how you did it.
Oh, yes. You and Paul think that I put something in your tea. Sorry, darling. Dream on. Forensics won't find a thing.
They will now that we know what we're looking for. I know the drug you used. You're going down, lady.
Come on. Welcome, Rosanna. We love company.
We love it. The more the merrier.
Good,
Beautiful.
thank you. Did Will sleep here last night by any chance?
No, why? What happened?
Oh, well, Paul and Will had a little bit of a fight, and, Kim called this morning to see if he was okay, and he was supposed to stay with her. She thought he was staying with us.
No, he hasn't called or come by or anything.
But if he does, we'll make sure that he finds you and lets you know that he's okay.
Thank you. I hope he is. Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Bye.
Al. Hi.
Hey,
Hey, sorry, we couldn't wait. Have the guys in lab had a chance to test the cups we brought from the kitchen?
ran every test in the book for traces of narcotics.
What'd you find?
Nothing.
What? That's impossible. There had to be traces of something.
Coffee and herbal tea.
That's it?
Sorry. I wish I had better news.
Okay, well, I guess it was worth a try. Thanks anyway.
Hold on. There's more to the story.
What is it?
Well, some of the cups that were tested came up clean. I mean, totally clean. No traces of anything.
Like they'd never even been used?
No scratches on the glazing, chips, cracks on the surface, nothing.
No, that doesn't make any sense. I bought those dishes years ago. I mean, they've been used 100 times.
Oh, that's interesting. Because the lab report suggests that they were bought recently. Almost as if they were brand new.
Hell, that is impossible. I had those dishes before I moved in with you. No one would ever have mistaken them for being new.
What about this? What if somebody took all of the dishes out of your cupboard and replaced them with a duplicate set?
Yeah, somebody like Barbara.
Well, no, I can't prove that, but if the lab reports are accurate, then yeah, that's a definite possibility.
Well, then it's time to bring Barbara in for questioning.
On what basis? Look, even if you found the receipt, Barbara could explain all this away by saying I bought new dishes just to be nice.
And you would believe that?
Of course not, but I couldn't very well prove that she was lying.
You know
now,
her
could I?
history, Hal. We all know what she's capable of. She's made Emily her victim again and again, and you're just gonna let her get away with it?
Evidence, Paul. I need evidence. I'm a cop, not a mob boss. A cop. We don't traffic in vendettas here. I can't make a move without proof.
Well, then go get proof. Or get a court order. You got to do something.
If I went to a judge and told him I was going to bring in my ex-wife for questioning because she bought a new set of china without telling anybody, how long do you think I would have my job?
Don't you care about your current wife?
Of course I do.
But your hands are tied.
Yeah.
Great. So the guilty get protection, and the rest of us just have to fend for ourselves.